What's going on, YouTube gang? It's MLB DFS coming to you live and direct. Here to give you my favorite plays for today. We got a 7-game main slate today. It's the 23rd. Hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. Feel free to like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Press that bell icon to always stay notified for new videos. Let's get into these plays, y'all. Going on my first play at pitcher. If I'm gonna pay up, Robbie Ray here going against Miami now. 9,200 on DraftKings, 11,000 on FanDuel. Just a good spot against the Marlins, in which he has done well. 29, 11, 23, 27, 27 in the past 5 games. He's averaging a 3.50 ERA for the season with 11.69 strikes per 9 innings. Now he's averaging a 31 strike rate in the past 20 starts, in which is a 3.7 implied team runs against him for today. He's averaging 17.7 fantasy points per game in the past 20 starts. He did play against them in June, in which he did have a 28 fantasy point game with 6 hits but 9 strikes last game. So like this play once again, going against the Marlins in a great spot overall on both platforms. But of course, 9,200 is a good spot on DraftKings. Let's go to our catcher spot now. Going to the catchers, going to go back here for Sean Murphy. He has 4,000 on DraftKings. Get it for a cheaper play on FanDuel, 2,600. So a good spot for Sean Murphy. He has done damage against Texas, as he had 18 last game, 16, 14, 19 past 4 games against the Rangers. This is an overall good spot for Sean Murphy, as he has done well against righties. And Fulton in a good spot here, as he has a 1.624 OPS against righties, and Sean Murphy's best hits against righties at an 851 OPS. So good spot overall for him for today at catcher. All right, let's go to our next play. Going to our second baseman. All right, now going to second baseman. If I'm gonna go to the next spot here, go to the San Diego spot. Going to Jake Cronensworth. Now he is 1 for 5 against Bauer, 200 batting average, 1 for 5 with a home run with a 1.0 OPS against him. But he's in a good spot with 888 OPS against righties. So Jake Cronensworth, good spot in my opinion. He's averaging 21.5 fantasy points in the past 2 games against Dodgers at home, which he had at 16 and 27 in the last 2 go-arounds in this series. 2 home runs so far with 5 RBIs in this series. Yeah, 3 for 5 home runs, 5 out of 11 RBIs versus righties in the past 20 games. So Jake Cronensworth, good spot overall at second baseman for today at 4,600 on DraftKings, 31 on FanDuel for today. All right, let's go to our next play. Going to our third baseman. All right, let's stay with the same stack here. We got Matt Chapman against Fulton. Good spot against righties. So going back here for Matt Chapman, 4,600 on DraftKings, 31 on FanDuel. So done well. He had a 20, 10, 14 in the past 3 games and done well in this series. So he had a 267 batting average versus righties in the past 20 games, 2 for 4 home runs, 7 out of 14 RBIs against righties with 365 WOBA, a 222 ISO. He did have a 20 fantasy point game last night with a home run and 3 RBIs. He's averaging 14.3 fantasy points in the past 3 starts. So Matt Chapman, good spot overall at third baseman for today. All right, let's go to our next spot. Going to our shortstops. We're going to go for Savings. Wander Franco debuted yesterday going against Boston. He had a 27 fantasy point game with a home run, and he's still too cheap. They still have him bare minimum pricing at 2,000 in this play. He is 25 on FanDuel. So overall, he will be in a good spot against Garrett Richards, who has a hard time in pitches against switch bats at a 930 OPS. So going over this play here for Franco, even though he's going against righties, last night he had a 2.750 OPS against lefties. He's done well in offense and defense yesterday. Could go back in as well here at a cheap spot at the shortstop spot for today. Go to our last play. Going to our outfielders. We do have Ramon Laureano in this spot against Texas, as like I said, good spot overall for against Fulton. And he has been dominant. He did have a 26-11 in the last 2 games in this series with a 268 batting average against righties, 6 for 6 home runs, 11 out of 12 RBIs were against righties in the past 20 games, and he's had 3 hits, 3 runs, and a home run last night with that 26 fantasy point game. So good spot here to consider for your lines for today. Great price tag overall as he is 4,300 on DraftKings, 3,600 on FanDuel. These are my favorite plays for today, y'all. If you want the rest of my player pool, click the link in the description to sign up. It's only $1 up to 30 days. Once you sign up, get access to MLB cheat sheet, your sleepers and your studs. Click on the watch players. You get access to my player pool up top for watch Mel's DFS picks for either DraftKings or FanDuel. And if you're a member, we have a free DFS contest for all our members up to $500 a month. Contest ends June 30th. $100 to the player with the top score, $50 to the player with the second top score, $25 to the player with the third top score. And we do this for our members to definitely help out getting some money using this platform. So I love y'all. Y'all collect that bag. It's Mel DFS, and y'all stay blessed. And I'll see y'all in the next video.